What's up, witches and warlocks? Puma Fist here. Another beautiful day in Florida. Oh man, it's great out right now. Fantastic. It's like 82 degrees, low humidity. You can't ask for better weather. Anyway, what are we talking about today? Well, I guess since it's in the news, it's one of the things everybody's talking about. I guess we'll go ahead and do the fucking celebrity gossip, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and what's his name, fucking Baldoni bullshit. All right. Now, this is not an original opinion of mine. Credit where credit's due, except I can't remember the places where I saw this shit. But so I would give them credit, but alas, I forget. But yeah, basically, somebody, a few people have pointed out that what's going on here with the with this Baldoni Lively thing is basically it's Ryan Reynolds is teaching Lively what he did to basically take over Deadpool and basically get himself into a position where he can demand any salary he wants and pretty much like get financing to make any movie he wants. It's kind of like a step-by-step procedure that he did while he was with Deadpool. And now I know other artists have done this in the past. Artists, I say, fucking celebrities, movie stars, calling them fucking artists. That's it. Shame on me for saying that, but you know, whatever. It's the parlance of our time. Uh, so anyway, yeah, like Ryan Reynolds isn't the first guy to do this. There's been a lot of people that have done it before. I mean, like Jack Nicholson was kind of like one of the first big ones that wheeled and dealed with the playing the Joker and Batman, and got this huge took a small salary up front, and took a huge fucking paycheck on the back end. And that's just like one of the little steps that apparently Ryan Reynolds has been using to get ahead in the movie industry. It's usually, he made himself, I guess, popular with this fucking Van Wilder shtick that he's been doing the whole time. And he's gotten invited to a bunch of, big projects over the years and has kind of built that up. But with Deadpool specifically, like was when the full strategy took effect, apparently. He decided he was going to take the lowest salary of anybody and play it cool on the first movie and kind of like gain their trust, gain everybody's trust in the industry. And then kind of like schmoozed and weaseled his way into making suggestions and being able to work on the script because he was quote unquote being so cool about it. And then once you build up that trust, they kind of give you free reign a little bit, and you can rack up all kinds of fucking accolades like producer credits, writer credits, all this shit. And all it does is just make you look even better, so you can fucking charge a higher salary on the next project you work. I mean, it's not really anything different than anybody does at any job. Just happens to be in the celebrity world. So anyway, what we're seeing right now is we're seeing Lively doing the step-by-step program that Reynolds took with Deadpool. Except she's doing it on this little low-budget movie with fucking this Baldoni guy, which nobody cares about. The only reason why anybody knows his fucking name now is because of this nonsense. I think where Lively really fucked up was wasn't she promoting like her alcohol brand and her clothing brand in this fucking like promotions for this fucking movie or whatever the hell, and like I guess isn't one of the characters an alcoholic or something like that in the movie? I don't know. Anyway, that kind of like drew all the attention to this. I think that was the couple of the inciting factors. And now it's just kind of blown up into this big stupid thing. But at the end of the day, really all it is it's Lively trying to position herself into being able to demand more money and, get whatever project she wants done. Vanity projects and shit. I mean, shit, Angelina Jolie did the same thing. I mean, she had John Voight as her father and then, of course, married Brad Pitt. So yeah, that like she really like John Voight was big, but she wasn't that big, I mean, like she what did a couple of movies where like she showed her boobs, and I think that's kind of why she caught on. She's got a nice rack, but she really wasn't that big until she got married to fucking Brad Pitt, and she's also done the exact same thing. She positions herself into these movies, takes a low salary, and acts cool or whatever, schmoozes them up, and then the next thing you know, she's a fucking assistant director, or fucking an associate producer or whatever the fuck. Yeah, Angelina Jolie is not a good actress. Right? Blake Lively is not a good actress, but this is what they do. They marry these guys, these high profile fucking dudes, and they follow what the dudes did. And pretty much, that cement their careers as these, big fucking female artists. It's always funny, too. They end up divorcing afterwards. So watch how fast after this that Lively and Reynolds get divorced. Yeah, it's going to happen. Mark my words. But, yeah, it's bizarre. And these celebrities, I don't know. They're in a completely different world than we are. And a lot of us don't understand this shit. But with them, it's all just a high school popularity contest and one-upmanship and shit like that. And that's what we're witnessing here. It really is nothing new. Like I said, Reynolds is just showing her the ropes right now. So they're going to get sued and, But it's funny that they're dragging other people into this shit, and one of the ones that I was going to talk about too was fucking Taylor Swift. And the funny thing about Taylor Swift is she's another one of these fucking celebrities that really isn't worth anything. Like when she came out, she was popular with teenage girls, right? Like most pop stars are, But she doesn't really have the singing chops or the music credentials of some of the other female pop stars that we've had in the past that make it. And so I think, especially tying herself in with this fucking, this Lively fucking Reynolds Baldoni shit, and apparently the nonsense that's going to be going on with the fucking Super Bowl on Sunday, like she's outstayed her fucking welcome, and I think she's on her way out. And like I said, the reason being, she doesn't have the talent of some of her predecessors, the female pop stars that have come out beforehand. Like her voice it sounds like a little kid. She doesn't sing good, so she's not going to be able to compete with people like Madonna, who can actually fucking sing, right? She's going to be more like a Britney Spears, where Britney Spears always sounded like a little kid and never progressed beyond that. And then eventually they fade out. Yeah, and Britney Spears was fucking huge at her time too. She was the biggest chick in the world. It's Taylor's turn right now, but she's going to go out. She's going to go the same way as Britney. She's not going to have the same staying power, I'll say, as even, fuck, who out of all of these female pop stars have the staying power right now? I guess maybe Lady Gaga. I fucking hate her shit. But at least she actually has a good voice and transitioned into doing like the movies, and so she's going to stick around for a while. She's going to be around for forever, Yeah, Taylor Swift, no, the voice isn't there. And she was counting on her cute looks when she was younger, and her girly voice, and all of her songs being about fucking immature relationships. That's not going to sustain her in her later years. So she's going to disappear. Here's another case in point right now. One of her contemporaries, Selena Gomez. And I just found this shit out. I had no idea how much fucking money Selena Gomez was worth. What the fuck? She's worth like almost $1.5 billion. Taylor Swift don't have that much money. But the thing about Selena Gomez, and I don't like her either, but she actually knows how to sing and has a wide fucking range. And she still sounds a little immature to me. But I can see over time the voice is going to get more mature, and she can actually sing. Selena Gomez can actually sing, where Taylor Swift can't. She just kind of barks or talks her way through shit. She's like the female Bob Dylan. Anyway, I've rambled on about fucking celebrity nonsense for long enough. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. You all enjoy the rest of your Friday. And until the next time, Puma Fist out.